Hey, what's up, good people? It's Larry Jones again. Hey, I got important, what I felt was important information to share with you guys, so I had to come back today. Hey, make sure you hit the like, subscribe, and notification bell. This is for discussion purposes only. Anything I say is not a suggestion for you to buy, hold, or sell. Make sure you don't fall for any spam in the comment section, even if they say they're me or have a picture that looks like mine. It's not, it's spam. So there's a couple of things that I want to go over and clarify. Okay. So in the prior video to this, I made a comment about Netflix, right? And I said the price shouldn't be here. For those of you that have been following me, you know I've been saying that Netflix price shouldn't be that low. And so that's what I meant. It never should have been that low. It was just oversold. But I also said, and I stand behind it, that's why I'm titling this, Is This a Bear Trap? Okay. I think that Netflix will have a pullback. It could happen actually this week before Friday. And that's just the way it is, these overreactions. Okay. So Netflix was supposed to have lost, 2 million subscribers, I believe, going forward. And then but then it came out to be like 900,000. Right. So they performed better. I've said in many videos that I don't think that Netflix should be at this price point. It was just too low. Right. But I want to cover a lot here. But one of the things I do want to say is this, that if you're into Netflix, then I am personally more bullish on Disney than I am Netflix, because remember, I did that video, Guilt by Association. Streaming is streaming. So if Netflix crashes, it took Walt Disney down, right? Netflix goes up, it brings Disney up. As you could see, it closed, 4% up and another 2% after hours, all right? And so Netflix is doing well after hours also, but let's be careful, because I see a short-term bounce, but I see a long-term bull trap on a couple of things, right? So I am going to kind of bounce around because I just kind of want to cover some things. Some of you guys asked about Volta, right? So I'm going to cover Volta also. Volta does not have a CEO, a CEO right now. So that's why we haven't been talking about Volta. I just won't be investing in a company that does not have a CEO, right? We know that all of these EV companies don't have profit. But as you could see, we made a ton of money on them in spite of. Here's what happened to Volta. Michelin promotes EV tires via Volta's sustainable EV charging and media network. So for those of you that don't know, Volta makes 10% of its revenue off of its screen. So it has a little screen on here. And as you can see, Michelin is Michelin is advertising their tires on Volta charging stations. Okay. That's not enough to sustain Volta going up by what? Look at this. 15% today almost, right? So 14% gave back $1 after hours, 14%. So for those of you that see Volta running and want to chase it, just because a tire company advertises on its kiosk is not enough. That's not sustainable. Volta right now is a bear trap and a bull trap. And I would say I would not, NOT. I said it before, don't try to get your dollar cost average down. Well, I'm not. Okay, but all I'm doing is waiting until they get a CEO. Now, if they get a good, solid CEO, there will be money to be made with Volta. Even if you look at, they don't have any cash. But show me an EV charging station that does right now, because it's new technology. Okay, so I'm just going to keep it going. Let's get into crypto. That's what you want to hear about. Matic. Let's start with Matic. I looked at where I would accumulate Matic. For those of you that know me, I've been dollar cost averaging in daily, and I started heavy about a month ago. You guys know that Matic and Solana were my two biggest investments, right? I had accumulated all I wanted in Bitcoin. I'm still dollar cost averaging into Ethereum, but Matic became my number two. Matic became my number one. I sold some of my smaller altcoins and rolled it all into Matic about a month ago. So my Matic is doing extremely well because I've accumulated a lot. It's actually one of my bigger positions now since I've been dollar cost averaging in daily. And as of last week, I stopped the daily and I dollar cost average in weekly, because crypto winter is when you accumulate, right? So I know that Josh put a video out, Stocks with Josh, and I'm going to reference it at the end of this video, and I encourage everyone to watch it because he's a technical trader and I trust Josh. He's been very good, right? So what I did was I looked at a level that I would accumulate, just buy at, right? On top of my dollar cost averaging, I'm looking at a level that I would buy. And I came up with about 60 cents, right? So I went out 30 days. I came up with about 60 cents is where I would be accumulating, okay? And if it came down to that level, that's where I would buy bigger chunks. I'm going to continue my dollar cost average, but at 60 cents, that's where I will be looking to swing trade. We're going to get to that in a minute. I made this chart, looked at it, studied it. That's where I came up with. And then I looked at stocks with Josh's video. I suggest you guys go over there. This is his world. He's way better than me. I'm learning from him. So I suggest you see his buy and sell points, okay? So I'll just leave that to you. I'm not going to give it away. But I also went to Solana, and I also see two key levels where I would begin to buy other than dollar cost average, somewhere here around 42 and then somewhere around 38. So a range between 38 and 42 is where I would be buying Solana, right? That's just me. I generally buy crypto when it falls, not when it's running. So I want to caution you guys to not go, even though it's on fire, Solana and Matic, not go and chase it and dump a lot of money in. Simply dollar cost average. Now, I am using my crypto portfolio and I'm buying weekly. So far, I'm still doing that on Coinbase, okay? And but I will also tell you guys that I'm swing trading crypto with my Webull. So someone asked me, how do I trade crypto in my Webull? And at the bottom there, you see markets. You simply just go to markets. And then at the top, you'll see it says crypto. So hit crypto. And then you could select the crypto that you want. There's Solana. I could go there. And then at the bottom, hit trade. And if you want to buy $5 a day at the price that it is, then you hit $5 a day. And the cool thing about it is once you see it purchase, all you have to do is go to where your portfolio is, the crypto that you bought, and you can just click it and add $5 more or $35 more if you're doing $5 a day and you want to buy it weekly. That's how you can use the Webull platform to trade crypto, right? So I buy my crypto in my Coinbase currently, and I trade it in my Webull. Someone asked, I just wanted to go over and answer all the questions that I could with this video. Now I will see you tomorrow. Make sure you click my two links at the top. I just wanted to warn you guys, hey, you got plenty of time during a crypto winter to accumulate. I just want you to get it at the best price, and make sure you watch Stocks with Josh video, because he gives you an entry and exit price, okay? And remember, you got to do your own due diligence, good people. We just want to keep you guys informed. Live, love, laugh, and learn. We'll see you tomorrow.